If you look behind me, you're going to see 3 non-fractional laser devices that absolutely rival any treatment you can get anywhere in any in-office situation. And in fact, a lot of those treatments cost $400 a piece and up. And my secret weapon is called the NIRA Pro Plus. And we're going to talk about that in today's video. So if you've been struggling with skincare products not working for you properly or not getting the sort of results you really want, and you feel like the reason may be that they just don't go deep enough, you're going to really want to pay close attention to this information in today's video, because I'm going to be sharing with you what the NIRA Pro Plus non-fractional laser is, why it's different, what it can do for you, how to find it, and because I've been using the NIRA myself for over 3 years, we have the luxury of having some before and after pictures of what it did for the sun damaged areas of the back of my neck that will really shock you. So this is a really great time to talk about this. We're going into a new year. A lot of people are looking at how they can do improvements in their health, their fitness, and of course, the way their skin looks. And the NIRA Pro Plus might actually be a device you want to consider. But before we jump in, if you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with who I am and why I'm up here talking about a non-fractional laser device, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. My channel is about helping people find skincare solutions that will make their skin look amazing no matter what decade you're in, without doing more harm than good to you or your wallet. So if that sounds like the kind of information you've been looking for here on YouTube from someone who's been walking the talk a really long time, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. So let's talk about this device right here, a non-fractional laser. Now, fractional lasers you may have heard of that are used on the skin to actually remove the very surface layer. They oxidize that layer of skin, it peels away. There's some downtime, but it is a very effective treatment for sun damage and photo aging, in particular, hyperpigmentation areas. It's fast, it's painful, it's expensive. On the other end of the spectrum, you have a non-fractional laser, which actually turns on the mitochondria in your collagen-producing cells to help plump out your skin and produce collagen without damaging the surface area of the skin. So while there is some warmth to this device, it is actually a very soothing feeling that again does not burn or oxidize or dry out the outer layer of the skin. In fact, this device is so effective, I have recommended it to friends of mine who have gone back to their dermatologist who have noticed the results of the non-fractional laser, and they were quite surprised. And also add to that the fact that you can go through many of my videos where I'm filming in this room, and those lasers are sitting right there in all of them. Now let's talk about why there are 3 of them. And we'll start by saying the Pro Plus is the latest version. I'm going to tell you why it's special in just a second. But the generation of NIRA before it, a little less powerful and a smaller surface area. So it took a little bit longer, not much, to get your entire face. And it didn't go quite as deep as this particular laser does. This one with the smaller tip that you see is actually designed to be used up and around the eye. Because of the smaller tip, you can get all the way to the eye hollow, just under the eyelid, giving your eye area a focused, targeted treatment. So I just want to make sure there's no confusion on why I do have 3 of these. So the NIRA Pro Plus non-fractional laser, 50% more powerful than the older version, and because of its ability to treat a larger area, it speeds up the time of the application of this device by about 33%. And the great thing about this is it can be used anywhere, primarily designed for the face, but I use it on my neck, the backs of my hands, and with consistent daily use, that 2 minutes a day, you begin to see results as quickly as about 4 weeks, with marked improvement as you get past weeks 6, 7, 8, and beyond. And then you just maintain it. So I'm actually in the maintenance stage of using my NIRA Pro Plus. So let's talk about this. You turn it on, makes that little noise, and it has 5 strength levels. So you can start with the smallest level of strength and use it. And I always recommend, if you've never used a non-fractional laser device before, that you always start on the lowest level first. You can move the level up as you feel comfortable. And so now I'm going to apply it to my skin, and you'll hear how this actually works. So those beeps that you just heard, the NIRA making while I was applying it to my skin, are very important. They tell you something. When you apply the device correctly to the skin, flat on the skin without too much pressure, very light pressure, you hear this. And that second beep means you've completed the treatment for that area. It's that quick. Now, if you misapply the device, it makes a different sort of sound. which means that the treatment is not being applied correctly. It's not being applied at all. And you need to recenter the device on your skin to get the correct treatment. And you would do this all over the treatment area, your face, your neck, the backs of your hands, wherever you want to use it. So if you're treating your face just by itself, 2 to 3 minutes only. Same thing for the neck, another 2 to 3 minutes, backs of the hands even quicker. And you're done with your treatment for the day. It's that simple. Always applying this device to freshly clean, dry skin, and the 5 different levels, starting on the lowest level and working your way up to level 5, which is the strongest, is going to be able to deliver some really fantastic results. Now, as I said at the beginning of this video, we have the luxury of going back and looking at my results that I'm maintaining to this day, and then showing you the difference in the sun damage area on the back of my neck. Men tend to get more photo aging and sun damage on the back of the neck, especially if you've worn short hair and you haven't used any sunscreen at all, just like the ladies tend to get it on the décolletage, the upper part of the chest. So now let's take a quick look at my results, my before and afters, and of course I will put a link down below in the video description below the video so you can find out more about the NIRA for yourself and see if that might be a good choice for you. Areas that I really wanted to target on me, since I've done a really good job of protecting my face and I don't have a lot of deep lines or wrinkles, was my neck. And I've discussed my neck lines and wrinkles on the channel before. So let's take a look at the pictures of my neck before I began using the NIRA to treat this area. And then let's look at the picture of my neck after 90 days of treatment. And what you see is a significant reduction in the depth of the lines and wrinkles on the back of my neck. I'm extremely happy with the results I've gotten from this device. It's just an amazing technology, and it's amazing that you can have it in your home and use it. And it's a one-time device you buy and you have in your arsenal. You're not having to go and get treatments at a spa and spending thousands of dollars. Telling you, it's really worth checking out. All right, I hope you found today's video on the NIRA Pro Plus non-fractional laser helpful. If you did, please like it, share it out. Let me know your comments in the comment section below the video. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video that I picked out for you next. Thank you so much for watching my videos, supporting my work. I really do appreciate you. That said, stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.